and welcome to today's video. I am super excited because I placed an order at M Cosmetics. I went through the site, I bought some things to try. Y'all have been telling me so much that you want to see me test out M Cosmetics, so I bought a few things. Today it's going to be a true first impression video. I have not swatched anything, I have not touched anything. I literally just took it out of the box and we're going to try it all together. I'm so excited. I bought the Daydream Cushion SPF Cushion Tint. So this is like their skin tint foundation. We're going to try this. The packaging is so white and bright and clean. I also bought a blush. This is the Heaven's Glow Faded Clementine Blush. I really like this packaging. This is what it looks like inside. It looks like a bronzy orange type of color. I bought a highlighter. This is the SUNSCAPE highlighter in the shade Majesty. This is really, really pretty. I can't wait to get this on my cheeks. I also bought an eyeliner. I've heard great things about the M Cosmetics eyeliners. So I have the Illustrative Eyeliner Brush Tip Brown, and then I bought a lip product. I bought the Lip Cushion Tinted Lip Luminizer in Faded Clementine, so the same shade as the blush. I thought that would be pretty. But I just have my skincare on, so we're going to test out these products. And if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, testing new lines, we are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today, because I upload lots of new videos every single week. So if you are looking for fun makeup content, this is the place to be. But I can't wait to put these products on, so let's jump into it. Okay, so my skin is prepped. I just have on my skincare. I have on my Glow Recipe Vitamin C serum. I'll link it down below, as well as my REPHR moisturizer. All of that has been sitting on my skin for about 30 minutes, so I'm definitely ready to go in with makeup. This says perfect and protect your complexion with this serum infused tinted cushion. Sheer buildable formula provides a hint of color to enhance skin tone and diffuse imperfections. Refreshing micronutrient complex enriched with niacinamide, snow mushroom extract, papaya fruit extract, green tea extract, goji berry to hydrate and refine skin's texture. Now, I do have oily skin, so my go-to primer to kind of smooth everything out, this is the primer I've been using for years. It's the TATCHA Silk Canvas. This is the primer I use whenever I'm testing a new foundation, because like I said, I've been using it for years. I know how it behaves. It never gives me any problems, and it just kind of smooths everything out under my skin. My skin really likes this primer, so this is the primer I'm going to use today, because I want to prime my skin, of course, because I always use primer with my makeup. So I want to give this skin tint the best shot at performing well. And let's look at how this shade is going to be. So I will say it came in this box, and where is it? Here we go. And there's actually two components in here, so you only get one of these with the mirror. There's a nice protector on this mirror, which I'll peel that off later, but there are two of these actual cushions, and I did take the little tin covering off, but there's a refill in there. We get this. I don't know that I'm going to like this little sponge, but let's try. So I bought the shade Sweet Secret, which is medium tan. So this is a cushion, so I'm just going to press. Okay, I'm not using this thing. That's kind of pointless. I'm going to grab a foundation brush. Okay, so this is my Sigma brush that came as a part of the new Mod collection, and that looks so light. How is this a medium tan shade? Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to put it on anyways. I'm just pressing it into the skin. I had a feeling a brush would work best with this cushion. I'm definitely going to have to go in with some cream bronzer because the shade is too light. The shade is too light. That's my bad. Okay, so there's only 6 shades of this that I'm seeing online, and I bought the 3rd shade. So there are 3 shades darker than this one, but the shade that's labeled, so I got medium tan, okay, and there is a shade up from that called tan dark, and I think that would be way too dark for me. So I think this foundation probably just doesn't have a shade that will work for me because this is just way too light. But it's okay. I'm going to use my cream bronzer to kind of fix it up. Okay, we're going to fix it up. So that is the foundation, all right, the skin tint, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face because we have blush, highlight, eyeliner, and lips to do. I did not buy any eyeshadow palettes. I know Cosmetics has eyeshadow palettes and single eyeshadows, but none of them appealed to me. They just weren't my color story. They weren't my jam. So I was like, you know what? Why spend money on things that I don't want? And y'all really seemed most interested in the complexion products from Cosmetics, and that's what I was most interested in too, because I really like things that are glowy, dewy, kind of lit from within. Even though I have oily skin, I really like medium coverage type products. I like glowy, fun, fresh skin, and I like to go crazy on the eyes. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back. We'll do eyeliner, cheeks, and lips together. Alright, huge shout out to my Rare Beauty bronzer stick for giving me a little bit of life back to my skin, kind of helping the shade of the foundation match a bit more. I used just a tiny bit of my one size concealer. Since this is a more sheer skin tint, I just used a little bit of concealer. I put on my Rare Beauty bronzer stick. I set my under eyes and T-zone with my Huda Beauty powder, and then I did buff in my one size powder, and that also helped make the shade better, and I feel like I'm matching well now. I feel like everything is looking much better. I'm wearing powder bronzer, my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer, the favorite. I'll link my brow products down below, and then I just have 2 shadows from my palette on my eyes. I used Atlas and Video Chat. So I just wanted something really light, and I thought this eye look would look pretty with the kind of orangey blush and lip that we're gonna do. So overall, I'm feeling nice. I am going to be wearing this makeup. It's 8 in the morning right now. I probably won't be done with my day and taking everything off until after 10. So I will leave y'all a pinned comment letting you know how this foundation wears and everything, but I'm excited to try this blush on. Let's do that. So I haven't swatched this yet. This is the shade Faded Clementine, and this is from their Heaven's Glow line. Ooh, doesn't that look nice and bronzy orange? Okay, let me get a brush and let's put this on the cheeks. Okay, I'm grabbing my Sigma blush brush. This does look like it has a little bit of shimmer to it. A lot came off on the brush when I just put it in there because it's like a raised formula. I will say this compact is pretty big, probably to accommodate for the fact that this is raised. There is a nice mirror in the compact. Actually, I can use that. Okay, this is definitely one of those highlighters, one of those blushes that is like a really glowy blush, because do you see this? Like, it looks like I have on a blush and highlight in one. Wow, it's kind of like gold. I did not expect it to be that glowy, but that's really pretty. Okay. I'm kind of wondering now how I'm going to test this highlighter, because I don't know how I'm going to put highlight on top of a blush that's this glowy. But very pretty, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do actually, now that I see how glowy that is, so see, here's no highlight. This is just bronzer on my skin, no blush, no highlight. And then here's this side. Very, very, very glowy. So I'm going to put on just highlight over here, and then I'll kind of go in with the blush on top. But I want to make sure we can actually see this highlighter. This is the SUNSCAPE highlighter in the shade Majesty. So this is what it looks like right here. Hopefully this will be a good shade. Honestly, all the shades look pretty. Look at that. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? It's kind of like a bronzy type of color. Let me grab a highlighting brush. Okay, this is an Unearthly Cosmetics A4. I love this brush for highlight. So I'm just going to tap in there. Again, you have a nice mirror. It is that raised, kind of baked looking formula, so the compact is pretty large. And let's put that highlight on. That's looking beautiful. It looks like it's seamless in the skin. That looks really pretty to me. I like that. That's really beautiful. Okay, so over here I have that glowy blush, and then over here I just have the highlight, no blush. So I definitely want to add some blush over here. This blush is definitely glowy. Like I said, with the blush I can see a little bit of shimmer, but very beautiful. So now I'm just going to kind of put this where I would normally put blush. Okay, now both cheeks have the blush and the highlighter, and I think I look so glowy. I think this is really, really pretty, but definitely using the blush going forward, I would probably just wear the blush and skip highlighter, honestly, because it's so beautiful and glowy on its own. Now I'm going to take this highlight and I am going to highlight my nose. I really like the way that looks. And I left my inner corner bare on my eyes because I wanted to use this on the inner corner. So I'm going to grab this Blend Bunny B1 brush. Oh, I can't speak today. I'm going to highlight my inner corner just to tie the look together. I really like using my face highlight also on the inner corner. I think it can make everything look so kind of nice and seamless and just help pull everything together. A little more on the nose. Really pretty. I feel like I look glowy and great, and I'm really, really into it. Okay, let's see what this lip color is going to look like. This is the Lip Cushion Tinted Luminizer in Faded Clementine. Again, I haven't swatched it, so let me swatch right here. Yeah, that's definitely orange, which is very pretty. I want to see what it's going to look like on my lip. Oh, that looks really beautiful. It feels nice too. I'm going to pull out a lip liner. I always use lip liner, so I'm going to line my lips and then I'll put on the lip product. Okay, there is just a little bit of my HINDASH Hush lip liner. Really like that one. And now we'll put on this. Okay, I think that looks really, really pretty. It looks like I have a lip gloss on, even though I don't. Feels really nice on the lips. Now I'm going to line my eyes. I'm not great at liquid liner, but I wanted to test this one out. This is the Illustrative Liner Brush Tip in Brown. So I'm going to get my mirror and we're just going to do a thin line along the upper lashes. So far it feels okay. It's not gliding as easily as the HINDASH Hero line, that's for sure. But I like the color. It does look like just a dark brown, which is what I wanted. But it's not gliding super easily. I mean, I'm just creating a thin line on my upper lash line, but I don't know, like the packaging doesn't feel unique. It feels really light. So, okay, the eyeliner's fine. So far, nothing spectacular. I'm going to put on mascara. I'm going to finish up this look, and then I'll come back and I'll kind of tell you my first impression thoughts on everything. Okay, here is my finished look. I will link everything that's not M Cosmetics down in the description box for y'all, but I have to say I'm really liking my look. I feel like I look super duper glowy, which I love. Like, I love to look glowy. But let's kind of do a run through of all the products, and I will kind of give you just my first impression. I will say the foundation we saw, the shade was not a match, and at first I was like, oh, that's my fault, I picked the wrong shades. But after looking at the shades, I really feel like there need to be more than 6, because this one, medium tan, way too light for me, and then the one up from that, at least on the swatch and on the model, it looked like it would be way too deep for me. So I wish maybe they would double the shade range, if not triple it, add some shades in between. Hopefully that's something that they're working on, but I do think the finish was nice. It was definitely what it claimed to be. Glowy, sheer coverage. I think it looks really nice. Again, I will leave a pinned comment on how it wears throughout the day. The eyeliner I think is just okay. That's something that I probably, like if I was recommending all of these things to you, that's one I would probably skip on, but it does look fine. The blush, super duper glowy. Very, very pretty though, but very glowy. I really like that. And the SUNSCAPE highlighter, I think this and the lip are probably my 2 favorite things out of what I bought. I think this looks really pretty on the skin, and I'd kind of like to try some more of those. And then the lip, I think, looks really nice. It looks really hydrating. I am going to definitely keep this on me so that I can reapply throughout the day, because I think it looks super pretty. Now, if you are new here, I will let you know that when I do these first impression videos, I always follow up in a few weeks. I do a series here on my channel called Favorites and Hate It's. I usually do that video once a month, and I come back and I let you know what I think of the products after testing them and trying them with other products, wearing them in different ways, and just having used them over and over again, so I can kind of give you a full review. So definitely subscribe if you want to make sure that you stay up to date on my thoughts after I've tested these and given you more than a first impression. It will be hard for me to use the foundation more just because the shade is so off, but I promise I will wear it again. I will try it with different primers, things like that. I'll use different cream bronzers and we'll see, but I do feel like I was able to make it work today. But yeah, these are my first impression thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another one very soon. Bye!